Ask what you will, my child. Tell me what you need from me. What your heart's desiring. The dreams you're aspiring. Just ask and it shall come to pass. So many gifts and blessings waiting specifically for you, for you. Overflow. Press up, shaking together, run.
Miss Glamour Girl 1992. Welcome to my channel, live once again in my room. So today what I want to do is a quick video. This is my second video today, since it's been a while. But anyway, I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about, being that I am natural. Right now my hair is in a protective style, but I probably put up a natural picture in the video somewhere. But I just want to talk about why I went natural, because that's one thing that I noticed that I've never actually talked about on my channel. And being that I do have natural hair videos on here, I do talk about natural hair, I do watch natural hair videos, I do watch people's videos on why they're natural. I've never actually done a video on why I went natural. As some of you, many of you may know, I went natural January 16th, 2010, which was January of this year. It was the day before my mom's birthday. That's how I always remember it. And typically I was the type of person, I kind of did my own thing. I always do my own thing. I still do my own thing. I mean, just looking around, like, half the stuff in here is like, where did you even get that from? You know, but I've always been my own person. I was an only child. I talked to my stuffed animals. I mean, I would just do dumb stuff. Dumb stuff, different stuff. I mean, I wouldn't play with the toys in my toy chest. I would go take all the toys out and sit down in the toy chest. You know, I wasn't the type of person to just go with the flow. So I've always, I love being an only child. I loved it because, I mean, at the time I kind of hated it, but now I love it because it made me who I am. I am who I am. I'm not who my older sisters or older brothers are. You know what I mean? So I kind of appreciate that. But I went natural because I felt like it was a choice. It was the first real major choice that I could make on my own. I mean, it's a couple. The situation is maybe threefold. I mean, I felt like that was the first decision I could really make. You know, I would just research some videos. I'd always look at natural hair videos, and I was like, Mom, I think I want to go natural. She was kind of like, okay. Because, I mean, a lot of people look at me as being the spitting image of my mother. And I really am. Essentially, I'll probably put up a picture of her too, just so y'all know that. But essentially, I am the spitting image of my mother. Everything that, all her, not her mannerisms necessarily, but the type of person she is, the way she operates as an individual, as a businesswoman, as a strong woman. That's kind of the way I move also. Well, I strive to move. That was my basis for it. As my fashion goes, as the kind of makeup I wear, that is completely opposite from my mother. Completely opposite. People would always tell me when my hair was straight that I looked like my mom, which was true, but that's about it. I mean, when it comes down to every single thing, I'm talking jewelry, makeup, hair, clothes, we are completely different. You know, she knows my style and I know her style, but we are completely different when it comes to that. So when it came to me finding myself, you know, my hair was straight, looked just like my mom. I always wore glasses, looked just like my mom. I was kind of trying to find out who I was. Even though I did know who I was, I felt like there was another step that would really helped me know exactly who I am, and that was going natural. I told my mom, I remember it like it was yesterday. I got home from my senior trip in New York, and I had braids in my head. I had those in for 4 months. I kind of transitioned for about 6 or 7 months, but I had braids in my head, and I had started taking them out on the senior trip. Well, my roommates know that because they're like, oh, wow, what is that? But yeah, I started taking my braids out on the senior trip, and when I got home, I just finished the job, finished taking them out, and then washed my hair and whatnot, and I was like, I can't do this. And I looked at it, and I was trying to transition, but I was like, why am I taking my braids out? It just got to a point where I had to take them out. And my new growth had grown, and I had already started cutting some from the middle of my head on the trip. And I was like, Mom, when you get home, I won't have any hair. And she was like, yeah, okay. And she was out for the whole day, and I cut my hair off. And I text her a picture, and she's like, oh, what? Because I really didn't know. I mean, going natural really showed me how people perceive me as an individual. Like, people kind of looked at me like, oh, I didn't, you know, I told a couple people that I was gonna do it, and they're like, oh, you ain't gonna cut your hair off. And I'm like, I mean, do y'all really actually know who I am? Like, why? It's hair. Why would I sit there and joke around about cutting my hair off? It's hair. And I felt like, dang, like, people honestly think I'm that into hair, like I'm that into myself. Like, dude, I mean, it really shocked me for a minute, because I was like, are you serious? Like, it's hair. It's not a big thing. It's not like I'm cutting off my arm. I'm cutting off hair. Like, and people were like, oh, you ain't gonna cut your hair off. And you know what? That's when I stopped telling people. So one thing I can give advice is, don't tell everybody that you want to go natural. Don't do it. Tell other naturals that you want to go natural. That is the best thing you can do, is tell other naturals that you want to go natural, because naturals, that's what I've noticed, they are always in support of people. When I see a natural, or when I see someone that goes natural, I'll be like, oh yeah, woo, you know, because it's like a family. It's like you join in, you got initiated into a gang or something, but it's like kind of like a sisterhood. But don't tell people who you know will support you. Don't tell people who you know will be like, girl, you ain't trying to go natural, you ain't gonna go natural, you know, because that can be discouraging. Honestly, I have pretty thick skin, so I didn't really care, because my mom was my biggest competitor, honestly. Like, not competitor, but my biggest not advocate either, what is it, my biggest backer. Because she was like, oh Lord, I don't really like it. I mean, from the day I cut it to now, like, oh, I don't really like it that much, you know. But just stay strong in it. Keep going. But yeah, I guess that's why I went natural. I just wanted to find myself. Yeah, because I mean, my hair wasn't bad. It was okay. I liked keeping it short bob type thing, and that's how I liked it. But I just felt like my individuality could have gone to a different level, and that's why I went natural. I love it. I feel, when I cut it off, I felt like I was free. I felt like it was me starting my chapter. You know, I was 17 and a half, about to turn 18, and I felt like that was me saying, okay, world, here we go, let's go. And I love it, and I loved it ever since then. I love it now. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So talk to you guys later. Tell me what you think. So yeah.